Oh, y'all, if y'all can see my abs, sneak peek. Hey you guys, my name is Tasia. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my dishwasher in the background. Hopefully not. Hopefully the camera doesn't pick it up. Let me fix my shirt, y'all. Y'all, the workout's been working out, so now I be wearing bras and stuff. Like, I tried it out for the first time yesterday, like a bra with a open shirt, and it was giving. But anyway, that's not why we're here. If you guys saw from the title, in this video I'm going to be talking about just feelings, thoughts, all the things new, and accepting life in a new job. So just for a little background, if you do not know me or have not watched any of my videos, I am 26 years old. I am from Chicago and I work in education. If you kind of haven't been watching any of like my recent videos, recap, I have been in a job that I've been working at for the past 4 years. It was my first post-grad job. I was a college counselor at an all-boys high school, and within like the past, I think we're at the month-and-a-half mark. Wow, 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks now, and I've been in a new job, new role, and I kind of mentioned it in my most previous video, or my most recent video, that I kind of wanted to come on here and just talk about how this feels being in a new job, because I had so much to say about me like being in my old job for so long, and like it feeling kind of weird leaving and going to this new role, even though you know in life that you won't be at the same job forever. So I just kind of wanted to talk about, I guess you could just call this a post-grad diaries video, but it's not going to be a whole full diaries. Like, it's just going to be a post-grad diary, singular, uno, one. We got the notes, so we're gonna stay on track. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 topics. I wrote this outline out a while ago and I'm just now recording it, so some of this stuff may overlap. I'm not really sure because I haven't looked at the notes since then, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get things rolling. As always, if you feel like you resonate with anything in this video, please leave me a comment down below. I am pretty good with responding to comments because I love the community aspect of YouTube. So I literally make these videos for me, but like, I don't know, it's something about just like posting a video on the internet and just like random people seeing it, and you never know, like it literally might help somebody out. So I just like doing this. It's fun, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and get the ball rolling. So first topic, understanding that you won't be at your very first job at a college for your entire life. I have mentioned this on my channel many times about just ever since I was a little kid, like, you know, like, yeah, you go to high school, you go to college, you get a job, and then you'll work for the rest of your life. And I think when we're kids, we just think of the idea of, yeah, we're gonna have this job, blah blah blah, after college, and then you're gonna work for the rest of your life. But I feel like when you're a kid, you don't really realize that like that job that you're gonna work after college is not gonna be the forever job. And I feel like you know that, everybody knows about like starting entry level roles and like you work your way up at a company, or just literally like there are different like levels of roles. So like obviously, you know, like if you, let's say you work at McDonald's, you're not gonna be a crew member your entire life. I mean, if you do, then like that's, you know, you. But like in theory, when you get a job, you start at the entry level and then you eventually get skills and all of that to build your resume, so you're able to work your way up the totem pole. I don't know if that's the right term, but like everybody knows this, right? Like everybody understands this concept. But for some reason, like the idea of not staying in a set space or company for the rest of your life is just weird for some reason for college graduates. I don't really know why. My thought is that like your whole entire life, our entire life, we're in school literally from 3 years old up until 21. If you do like get your master's and PhD, even higher than that, like you know what to expect every single year of your life, what your day-to-day is going to look like. You're going to go to school, you're going to learn things, and then do whatever else you do after that. But like the blueprint is like already made for you, and then when you graduate college, it's like you can kind of determine now what your fate is. You can decide if you want to stay at this company for the rest of your life in this role, or if you want to work your way up. Whereas before, like all your decisions are made for you, right? Your parents are pretty much choosing which schools you're going to. And if you decide to, if they choose a school and they feel like that school is best for you, like you're going to be at that set school. Let's say a kid can literally be in the same school from 3 years old up until like 13 years old, and then boom, you go to high school and you're at that same school for 4 years, and then boom, you're in college, you're at that school for 4 years in theory. And it's just like, you know that things change, like nothing stays the same in life really. But for some reason, that job right out of college, you're just like, man, yeah, this is forever, like gonna be like, but no, it's not forever. So if more people get comfortable with the idea of change, and I made a whole video of this, so if you haven't watched that video, I'll link it down below. But just accepting change throughout your life and just taking each opportunity that you're given as like a learning opportunity, I just feel like that will kind of help you navigate the ever-changing, oh my god, I may not be with this company for the rest of your life. I don't know. You don't have to be like attached, because that's the thing, like when it's like your first of something, you're always more attached to that thing, but you don't have to be, you know? So I just feel like getting comfortable with not being attached to like things in our life will allow us to kind of understand that it's okay that this job is just for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue to build up, and that's okay. My next topic that I kind of want to talk about, and I've talked about this on my channel a lot, okay? If you are comfortable, you're not growing. In my previous position at my old company, you guys know I have been doing the same thing for 4 years. I felt like I pretty much mastered the role I was in, which meant that since there wasn't really any like anything new happening about my role, like I wasn't growing at all. And I even mentioned this, like when you're out of college, you're learning, the knowledge that you gain, all of that is not on you, and you kind of have to seek it out. So I just want to kind of talk about this just because like I feel like it's no blueprint. Like we know this now, there's no blueprint of like what your life is going to look like after the age of 21 pretty much, and you're just literally figuring life out as it goes. Like me as a young adult, I'm still figuring this out, but man, you guys, like sometimes people are just like crazy scared of change, and then like when you're scared of change, you tend to be more comfortable, or you tend to want to be in comfortable situations because that's like your comfort zone, right? Everybody is built with that. And when we kind of like venture out of our comfort zones, we get kind of like but we need to feel like in order to continue to grow as people in your role, right? If you are right now, anybody, if you are between the ages of 21 and I don't know, I'm just gonna say 21 and 26, I don't know, because I can't really speak on above 26, but if you are in that age range right now, if you feel like you are at a job or position that you are literally, you come to work and work is just like, it's second nature to you, and you don't really feel like you're even challenging yourself anymore, like it's just another day, try or start trying to think about some things that you need to do to make that challenging. So for example, if you feel like, and I can just use myself as an example, I did the same job for the past 4 years, I mastered it, and there wasn't really anything to challenge anything in me to continue to grow. So I decided upon myself, like, hey, I don't have to leave the education role completely. I don't have to leave the high school level completely. I don't even have to leave college counseling completely. Let me just do what I am comfortable with, but take it to the next level. And that's what I'm doing. Just always try to like add a little bit more to your plate. And if adding a little more to your plate looks like switching a job, but like staying within the same realm, or like completely switching everything all together, like be okay with that, go ahead for it. Because y'all, I don't know, like as I've just gotten older, wanting to just be better and do better every single day of your life, it's just like, man, like I've always been a person that has always just wanted to be like great, but I feel like now as an adult, like it's even more like, man, I don't want to be like the same person I was 2 hours ago, you know? So it's just literally like you just like always want to be growing, y'all. And I promise you, like I know like change and getting out of your comfort zone is just, it's scary sometimes, but like it is necessary for us to become better people. That's literally like the reason why the world is the way that it is because nobody is willing to grow. Oh well, let me not say nobody, but like most people do not want to grow. Everybody, like if you're comfortable what you're doing, it's like, well, why would I want to change it if it's not broke? But it's like, man, it's probably some little cracks in there that you don't know, you know? So I don't know. Comfortability means you're not growing. So let's get uncomfortable. All right, next thing. It's okay not to have everything figured out. Man, this is really for the 20s, okay? Us in our 20s, man. We really thought that we were gonna hit 21, 23, 22 and have our whole life figured out. I don't know who and why that was like put into our minds, but I'm happy that we are starting to learn for ourselves that like that's not realistic. Because life is unpredictable as hell, and it's like there's no way we can have everything figured out. There's no way. Like that's literally why life is here, for us to to learn it and go through it and get something out of it and take that information that we get through life and apply it in some way, you know? So it's like, y'all, y'all saw this video when I had like my breakdown and all of that. I literally like, and this is not the only time in my life where I felt stuck, but like, y'all, we really be stuck. And I'm saying we as like me included, like always trying to figure out like, oh my God, there's gotta be a way. But like, no, like sometimes there's literally no explanation, no way. Like sometimes you literally just gotta be like, you know what, sit back sometimes and be like, I don't know where I'm going yet. I don't know what this next step is in my life, but I'm okay with it not being figured out, because I know at the end of the day everything gonna make sense, you know? And I struggle with that because I am the type of person that I love control. I have to have control over things sometimes, because I'm a very particular person. Like I want things to be a certain way, and when things don't go as planned, I sometimes can get very frustrated, and it literally like, it's bad, y'all, it's bad. But man, as I've gotten older, I've just really learned with like being okay with the unknown and just literally not having stuff figured out. Like we're young, like we're not gonna have everything figured out. That's literally why we're doing life. So if you feel like you are in a position right now and you are stuck at the like job you're at, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out. You just gotta be patient, continue to challenge yourselves in ways that you never imagined, and you'll be okay. You'll literally be okay. Man, my next one, this is for my fellow introverts out there, and I mean the real introverts, the shy of the shyest introverts out there. Okay, this is for y'all. Be open to building relationships. Now if you do not know me, I am on the introverted spectrum. If this is true introvert, I'm like here. Like y'all, I'm shy, okay? Throughout my life, like I've always had friends and things like that, but I feel like what I struggle with sometimes is I be knowing people. Like I be knowing people, like my network of people is crazy, okay? But because I'm so shy and I get so like anxious of like reaching out to people sometimes, it's literally like I be missing out on opportunities to continue to build my network. If you are that person that you are in a workplace and you kind of are to yourself and you kind of treat work like just as work, this is for you. This is for you too. Y'all can build so many relationships through the workplace. Like I feel like when we think of like, oh, we have to build and maintain relationships, we solely just think about like our personal relationships, which is fine, that's valid, yes, that's what you're supposed to do. But I feel like we forget that like all relationships throughout life are important, and it's really good to maintain all of them and build and create all of them, because like you're not in your personal life 100% of the time, right? Like personal life, or at least the way the world is like creating it, is like we have social life, work life, I don't know, hidden life, whatever life or lives y'all living out there. Y'all have relationships, or you know, should want to create relationships in all of them, because literally people is what make the world go around, y'all. Like people is what get us through life, you know? Like that's literally how we sometimes experience life. We experience life through our eyes and others. So it's like, man, y'all gotta get out there, okay? And like I said, me as a fellow introvert, like I'm definitely that type of person that literally I will literally stay to myself 100% of the time and be perfectly okay with that. But like I also feel like because I am too comfortable with being with myself, I miss out sometimes on opportunities, or just like literally a conversation that like probably would have changed my life around, because I literally will not talk. And it's like I've gotten like definitely gotten better with this over time. Like I've definitely come a long way with this, but just continuing to work on yourself and continue to put yourself out there for the better. Like you guys can get jobs just from knowing people, like literally, for real. Next thing, and now this one is an important one. This is for anybody that is planning to get a new job at some point in your life. So this is everybody. You have all the power. You yourself have all the power with new jobs at the beginning, so set the tone. This was very important for me when I was looking for my new job. I kind of had to recalibrate my mind and how I thought about myself as a interviewee. Y'all are applying to these jobs, and these people are choosing you because they feel like you have something to add to their company. So like they want you. Like, yeah, you need the job, but like they need you for something in their company to make it better. So it's like, if you getting all these offers, you can be like, yep, this is the way I want to go. Salary negotiation on point. You let the company know how valuable you think you are at the beginning. Like literally, y'all. And I'm so grateful that I learned this like earlier on, because like in this new role, y'all, I set the tone so well in the beginning that it's literally like I don't even have to work at this down here no more. Like I am here because I came in here, so everybody know that I am here, and I'm only gonna elevate, you know. So it's like, know your worth and make sure you share outwardly your value, so people know what to expect when it comes to you. Nobody knows who you are in the beginning, so you can literally create the person you want to be in those beginning stages and go ahead and just go with that narrative the entire time. It's just great to know like your worth, man, like especially in the workplace. And I understand like we're in America, and sometimes the workplace in general throughout society is just very, very negative, but there are some very positive things about it. And I feel like this is the positive side. It's like everybody has their value in the job, so go ahead and show these people who you are. Literally, it's for the better. It's literally for the better. You enjoy work more, and you actually feel like you did something on your terms rather than the company's. It's a lot of benefits that come out of setting that tone in the beginning. All right, and my very, very last point, y'all, we in our 20s, so have fun. Like I said, this is in direct relation to us being in our 20s and literally thinking that we were gonna have everything figured out. We literally don't need to. So we can literally enjoy life in all ways. Like this is literally the time to do that. I feel like the 20s are like the learning blocks of life, or like, all ages are learning blocks, but I feel like the 20s are like really like you shaping who you feel like you want to be in the next stages of your life. So in order for you to know that, this is the time to experience literally everything. Life does not just have to be go to work and go home, go to work and go home. You know, like it's so many things that y'all can add to y'all lives just to add additional enjoyment, because that's literally what life is supposed to be, enjoyment. I just kind of wanted to talk about those things really, really quick. If you guys are in your mid or 20s in general, definitely follow this channel. I'm definitely trying to I don't know, like I feel like I've looked at my analytics and my audience is around my age range, which is really, really good. But if you guys or y'all know anybody in the same age group, so in the 20s, man, have them subscribe to this channel, y'all, because I really like, I don't know, sometimes I just be in my house ranting sometimes about random stuff, and I don't know, I really like having, I kind of want to add like more talks to this channel, just to like share my experience with you guys, but then also you guys being able to share your experiences. Like I feel like my channel niche is more so like life in my 20s in Chicago working in education, but I kind of wanted to make it more just like literally all aspects of being in your 20s, man. And because I feel like there are a lot of like content creators that speak on that, but like these are the times where we really need to like talk about what all of us are going through in these stages of our life. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop now. But alright, so if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, share it with all your friends, and of course subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.